School's news. Today is December 13, 2023, and we're going back to the year 2014 to cover the story of Eric Garner incident. And now we're live in New York with Out There.
Hello, we're here live from the not New York. This is not the studio, to uncover the tragedy that occurred years ago. Eric Garner was a middle-aged African-American father of 6 kids and 2 grandchildren. He was described as a neighborhood peacemaker, someone who was very generous and gentle. Though he held this title, he had a habit of selling illegal cigarettes on many accounts by the NYPD before the incident took place. The incident being the event that would tragically end his life. Now with Dayron giving us more details. Hi, my name is Dayron, totally. Here in Staten Island, New York City, was a place where the incident of Eric Garner took place on July 17th, 2014. My name is Andy, the real Andy. On July 17, 2014, NYPD officers confront Eric Garner for illegally selling cigarettes again. After resisting arrest, they pinned him to the ground, and Garner was telling him that he couldn't breathe. Later, he was taken to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Medical examiners ruled his death a homicide by suffocation. Now with Giovanni for more details about the aftermath.
After the incident, people were furious, taking their anger to the streets by protesting day and night. Much later, after the death of Eric Garner, the police officer was fired in 2019. Yet, in today's world, he's still walking as a free man, yet not charged by the state despite his prohibited behavior.
This shows a story we saw a similar incident with someone known as Khalid. Khalid was another innocent man shot to death by a police officer due to a misunderstanding with an object in hand. We see that this incident has already been seen with Khalid, so why again with Eric Garner? They both had protests after their deaths, which made people go all around New York to protest, and this can be put in cases of police brutality. This will do for our Wisdom High School news. See ya in AP Seminar.
Good morning, everyone. This is Channel 2, starting off with some breaking news, which was reported that a black African-American by the name of George Floyd had tragically died early this morning. This occurred after an employee claimed that George had used a counterfeit $20 bill. The employee then proceeded to call the police. And now we have John Nino, who will give us more information on this case.
Good morning, everyone at home, and thank you, Miguel, for passing it. I'm in Minneapolis, where you can see behind me is the grocery store, which at the moment is closed due to the incident happening early this morning. We have recently received more information about the incident that involves the victim, George Floyd, of age 46, and the presumed cop who had killed him, Derek Chauvin, of 44 years old. George Floyd died on the morning of May 25th, 2020. The location of his passing was South Minneapolis in the 38th intersection, which has become a memorial for him quite recently. And now we have Rogelio explaining to us the reason as to why this tragedy occurred.
Hello, fellow viewers of our broadcast channel. My name is Rogelio, and we'll be diving deeper into this case. On May 25, police officer Derek Chauvin arrested Floyd by removing him from his car and proceeded to put his knee on his neck to subdue him. For several minutes, Floyd continued to struggle and asked for repeating the famous word, "I can't breathe." After Floyd stopped struggling, the officer checked his pulse to discover that he killed him. Floyd's death had a huge impact on society, since there had been several recordings and witnesses as to what happened. And here we have Miguel communicating to us about the aftermath of this event.
Dear Miguel, and today I'll be talking about the aftermath of this horrible event which transcribed in our community. News of what happened quickly spread to all corners of social media. Once people found out about this, there was a huge uproar. People created memorials, there were many protests and lots of controversy as to it was accidental or not. This affected Black lives by devaluating and suppressing them. Then in June of 2020 on social media, the hashtag Black Lives Matter reached over 3.4 million from this incident. And to end this broadcasting, we have John Nino, who will be connecting this story to a popular movie called The Hate U Give. Boom.